1875. So it will be 57 plus 0.1875, which is finally 57.19. So let us learn the last method to find mean, and that is step deviation method, in which we will find mean by getting a plus sigma fi ui into h divided by sigma fi. So you must have seen two things are extra here. First of all, we have ui in place of di. In assumed mean method, we were having di and we were not having this h, which actually is class size. The question arises, what is this ui? We know di was xi minus a, the ui is just xi minus a divided by h. That means ui is used where di is having a common factor, right? So for example, if you have not understood, we will take one example here as I have written. One class is given here, one example is given. The classes are 65 to 68, 68 to 71. It's continuous. See, 71 is repeated, 74 is repeated. So this is an example of continuous class. Here we have frequency. If I add it up, I'll get the total as sigma fi, which is equal to 30. Now again the third column, which is xi. I told you previously, xi stands for class mark, right? That means the average of lower and upper limit. So we know 65 plus 68 will be 133, and 133 upon 2 will be 66.5. Similarly, this will be 69.5. Now question arises, will I add up all these numbers and find out the average? So no. I have already talked to you about class size h. So here you can see 68 minus 65 is 3, 71 minus 68 is 3. So if we keep on subtracting lower limit from upper limit, we'll get 3. That means these classes are having equal class size. So the value of h over here is 3. So what we need to do is that value of h also can be obtained in this way. 71, this will be more perfect. 71 minus 68. 74 minus 71 is also 3. You can take any two consecutive classes. 86 minus 83 is also 3. So once you have obtained one value of xi, then keep on adding 3. So 66.5 plus 3 will give you 69.5. Plus 3 will give you 72.5. Same way 75.5, 78.5, 81.5 and 84.5. Right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 values of xi. That means it is from x1 till x7. So obviously the middlemost one will be this, 75.5, will be taken as A. Now only for explanation, in this example I have taken this column of di, otherwise you can directly take ui. So let us see what we are getting in di. So what is 66.5 minus 75.5? It will be minus 9. 69.5 minus 75.5 will be minus 6. Same way we will get the gap of 3 each, and in this way I'll get di. Now please see, definitely it will be easy to multiply, but not as compared to the value of ui. When I obtain the next column ui, it is just di upon h. So this di was minus 9. Minus 9 divided by the value of h was 3. So is it a smaller number, minus 3? Then same way minus 6 upon 3 will become minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. So what is easier to multiply, minus 9 by 2 or minus 3 by 2? I know you may be good in multiplication, but here we are getting only in one digit. Suppose just assume that if we get more values, and that too odd number 27, 99 or something like that. So at that time the difficulty will be there in multiplication, and so we always suggest to use this method of step deviation. So the last column will be FIUI, where we are going to multiply the value of UI with the frequency. So the first one, 2 into minus 3 will be minus 6. Then we will have minus 8, minus 3, 0, 7, 8 and 6. So finally it will be the addition sigma FIUI, which will be equal to 6 and 6 will get cancelled and so on. You can 8 and 8 will be cancelled. 7 minus 3 will be 4. Right? So the final answer of sigma FIUI is equal to 4. So let us now calculate the value of mean. We all know x bar was a plus sigma FIUI upon sigma Fi into h. Now do you remember what was a? 75.5. So this is 75.5 plus 4 divided by the total frequency 30 into h, which was 3, right? So in all you will get this as 75.5, simple calculation, 3 into 10, 4 upon 10 will be 0.4. So the final answer will be 75.9. So we suggest this is the simplest method to find out the value of mean.